I was asked to make a video on this Cajun pasta with whatever meat you choose dish. Normally I make it with either sausage or chicken. Tonight was chicken, and I got asked to make a video on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you kind of like step by step what I do to make this dish, and it's like at least a 10 out of 10. It's really good. For starters, ingredients, you're gonna need salt and oil, 2 bell peppers. I use 1 red and 1 yellow. I just kind of chop them up. However much protein, I think this is about 1 pound of chicken. I just cut it up into pieces. You're gonna need some grape tomatoes, some Slappy Mama seasoning, some chicken broth. I use the family size container because it helps cover up the pasta, which you're gonna need a whole box for, and then 2 things of cream cheese. This is not a recipe if you're on a diet, just keep that in mind. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my pot on high, and then I'm gonna start by putting in the grape tomatoes. I'm gonna kind of just pick them off of one, and the bell peppers obviously, but you're just gonna put them in and cook them until they're like fragrant, or until it just like smells really good in your house, I guess. This part is where you're gonna want to add the salt and the oil as well. Each ingredient you can use as much as you'd like, by the way. Me personally, I'm all or nothing kind of gal, so I'm putting all the tomatoes in here. And last one. And you just kind of wait until it's like nice and fragrant. It's on high though, so it shouldn't take too long. As far as chicken broth goes, I usually just add just keep going until it covers the pasta completely, which sometimes means the entire can, sometimes it means like half of it. It just depends. But you want to make sure that you are covering the pasta. Okay, so it didn't cover the whole thing, but I also don't feel like adding another one, so we'll just see how this goes. And then basically what you want to do is when you start to see it boil, like bubbles start to boiling at the top, that's when you're going to add your chicken, and then you're going to add your cream cheese, and then you're going to add your Slap Your Mama seasoning. Alright, so right here is where you want to add your chicken. I do usually make this with sausage, so like mild flavored seasoned sausage, however you want to call it, but I only had chicken, so you just kind of want to stir it through. I'm gonna add my first block, and then the second one. Push those in there. Push in there. Let those start to melt. Stick that in there. And this next part, seasoning, this is up to like what you like. Just keep in mind there's a lot in the pot, and cream cheese tends to like eat seasoning, I've noticed, so you're gonna want to make it so that the whole thing is kind of like an orange color. When the cream cheese cooks down and like starts to melt and stuff and makes it real creamy, you're gonna want it to be kind of like this color actually right here. Maybe I did a good job the first time. We will see. At this point, you're just gonna cook it until it looks like there's a slight film over the top. That's from it being saucy. So you're gonna let it cook down because you want to make sure all this cream cheese melts into the thing and it becomes kind of almost like a cheese sauce, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna leave it be for a good little bit, and then we will circle back when it is done. Alright, this is basically what you want it to kind of look like, and you're obviously going to want to taste test to make sure that you like the way it's been seasoned, but this is basically it. Obviously, once you take it off the heat to serve it, it will thicken up a bit, I do like to kind of just go through and mush the tomatoes after the fact. It's fun, and it does nothing bad if you don't, so you don't have to, but it's fun to me. Anyway, you just want to make sure that your pasta is thoroughly cooked all the way, which actually this might not be. No, that definitely is. And your chicken is cooked thoroughly as well. Those are the two things that you want to kind of look out for. And then the rest is up to you.